Before Google existed, finding useful information on the internet was often slow, frustrating, and surprisingly unreliable. Early search engines could locate websites, but they rarely understood which information was actually the most useful. One graduate student believed the internet deserved a smarter way to organize the world's growing information. Two graduate researchers soon realized they shared the same ambitious vision of organizing the rapidly expanding information available on the internet. Instead of simply counting keywords, they wondered whether websites could rank each other through links.
Their experimental search engine was called Backrub because it analyzed relationships between websites rather than only their content.
The results were noticeably better, helping users find relevant information much faster than competing search engines. Like many famous startups, the project grew through long nights, limited budgets, and relentless determination. Their first servers were built from affordable components, proving innovation mattered far more than expensive equipment. Soon, the project received a new name, inspired by the enormous amount of information it hoped to organize. Unlike crowded websites of the time, Google's homepage remained almost completely empty except for one search box. Investors quickly recognized that this small search engine might solve one of the internet's biggest problems.
As more people discovered Google, the tiny startup began growing at an extraordinary pace.
Millions switched because Google consistently delivered faster, cleaner, and more accurate search results. The challenge was no longer building a search engine, it was keeping up with explosive global growth.
Behind every search stood enormous data centers, working continuously to answer billions of questions.
The founders still needed a sustainable business model capable of supporting the company's rapid expansion.
Google's advertising system transformed internet marketing while funding free search for billions of users. Small businesses suddenly gained powerful tools to reach customers anywhere in the world. Google was no longer simply a search engine. It was becoming one of the fastest-growing technology companies in history. Search was only the beginning, as Google's ambitions continued expanding far beyond its original mission.
The company next turned its attention toward reinventing email for the internet age.
Soon, Google began changing how people explored the world through digital maps and satellite imagery.
Finding directions was becoming faster, easier, and dramatically more accurate than ever before. For the first time, anyone with an internet connection could virtually explore almost anywhere on Earth.
Every successful product encouraged Google to pursue even more ambitious ideas.
Strategic acquisitions soon became another important part of Google's remarkable growth strategy.
By the mid-2000s, Google had become the internet's primary gateway for information. But Google's biggest transformation was still waiting just beyond the horizon. The next chapter would move Google beyond search and into nearly every aspect of modern digital life.
Google had already transformed online search, but its founders believed they were only getting started.
As smartphones began replacing computers, Google realized the future of the internet was moving into people's pockets.
Acquiring Android became one of the smartest business decisions in technology history.
Google wanted an open mobile platform that manufacturers around the world could freely build upon. Within only a few years, Android became the world's most widely used mobile operating system. Another rapidly growing platform soon captured Google's attention, one that was changing how people watched videos online.
In 2006, Google acquired YouTube, making one of the most influential technology purchases ever completed.
YouTube would eventually become the world's largest video platform, changing entertainment, education, and communication forever.
Google next introduced Chrome, making web browsing faster, simpler, and more secure for billions of users.
Chrome rapidly became the world's most popular browser, strengthening Google's position across the modern internet.
Behind the scenes, Google continued investing billions into cloud computing and global digital infrastructure. These enormous facilities quietly processed billions of searches, videos, emails, and maps every single day. Long before artificial intelligence became mainstream, Google had already invested heavily in machine learning research. Most people now used multiple Google services every day, often without even noticing how connected they had become. Google's technology expanded far beyond search, helping reshape education for millions of students worldwide. Businesses also embraced Google's cloud services, changing how teams work together across continents.
Every second, tens of thousands of questions flow through Google's systems, making it one of humanity's largest sources of knowledge.
Today, Google continues investing in artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and technologies that may shape the next generation of the internet.
From a university research project to one of the world's most influential companies, Google's journey transformed the digital age.
By organizing the world's information and making it instantly accessible, Google didn't simply improve the internet, it fundamentally